Open pit bar. Coming up on the Summer House After Show.
To say I need to be softer, it's offensive.
I can't say soft to a woman.
Can you elaborate? Because I should take some notes.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a f***ing lot.
Go yourself.
You're lucky.
I'm sorry.
You actually got the soft version.
Like Loverboy was an extension of you and Amanda to some degree. The non-alc I feel like is an extension of me, which is like really cool.
When you're best buds, it's not easy working together.
This is what Carl does. Whatever is in front of his face, and it makes me question his relationship with me, honestly, because easy in front of his face.
What would Jesse Solomon do?
Like go to a party and then leave you? That one's about me.
She filmed me filming you. The Summer House After Show starts.
The idea of being softer in your relationship comes up again.
This goes back. This
is not a situation where I feel I need to be tender and soft. So I'm going to ask questions.
I'm not saying I don't want you to ask questions.
Oh my God, then what the Carl?
Talk about soft? I was soft in that.
No, literally talking about like
conversation.
trying to save something.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a f***ing lot.
To tell a woman to be softer is me like looking at him and being like,
Get hard.
I can't say soft to a woman. According to Lindsay, that's a derogatory thing to say to a woman. I did not know that, and I do apologize for saying that.
Can you elaborate? Because I should take some notes. What do you mean?
It's like saying to a man, be more like a man. If you ask a woman to be a little softer when you're discussing your career opportunities, I guess that's derogatory. That's what she told me, and if that's the case, I am sorry. Like, I didn't mean to be so derogatory to it. It's my job opportunity, and I'm feeling that I need something a little different than what you're providing.
I'm just asking questions. I'm not even giving you my opinion.
Can you listen for a second?
But I'm not even expressing my opinion right now.
I think that's okay that I expressed that, but unfortunately, I expressed it using the wrong words. I'm at a crossroads of my career, and I want softness and tenderness. I've never used a word in my entire life like that and then face the wrath of it when I'm talking from a genuine place of like, hey, I'm needing a little bit something different here. And it to get completely turned back around on me. And in my opinion, is actually classic Lindsay to be like, to flip it. Well, I'm never gonna be soft.
Stop offending me.
Stop offending me.
You are asking me to be somebody who I am not.
You know, like that's such a her thing to do.
Yeah, I don't think many other women would have reacted the same way.
For me, it makes my skin
but you know what I mean?
crawl.
Like telling a woman who is dealing with everything in this relationship and planning everything in this relationship for not just the present and the current, but the future, and then telling me to be softer is me looking at you and being like, well, you need to be more of a man.
And
like, I'm not saying those exact words. I am just like, okay, who do you want to be when you grow up?
I just want a priority for you is like making money for our future family.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
I'm sorry.
You actually got the soft version.
Outside of those circumstances, saying that you need a woman to be softer is astronomical to me. Go yourself, because absolutely not. You do not get to tell me how I get to be in this world where I already have to fight for my life, and you get to walk.
Yeah.
So absolutely not.
He only does what's easiest in front of his face.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, the soft thing is, I understand it feels derogatory to her. So again, I'm not going to use that word ever again. So I learned the really hard way on that.
To celebrate your clean bill of health, you serenade them with your what's soon to be famous original song.
What would Jesse Solomon do?
Like go to a party and then leave you?
Take you to a party and then leave you.
Ah, that one's about me.
What would JSD?
Yeah, I had to fit everybody in the house into the song. plus Greg.
Will Kyle throw him under the bus? Will Amanda get upset and throw a fuss? Paige and Craig said he had to go. Gabby looked at his Raya and called him a hoe. Wes called him a beast and was nice to him. Sierra followed his lead and was nice on a whim.
The inspiration was Kyle sang a jig. He was like, what would Jesse Solomon do? Get a girl's number, never text her again. Like, that's what he would, it was just like an expression. Like, what would Jesse Solomon do? And then insert dumb thing.
Yeah, just the dumb ever.
What would Jesse Solomon do? Massage your man without asking you.
So then I kind of turned it into like a ballad.
What would Jesse Solomon do? Take you to a party, then leave you.
Jesse took us out to a party and just kind of like dropped us off. And we were just getting to know each other, but it's like all of his other friends or like the opportunities were more important than hanging out with us. And in my drunk state, I was like, that is so messed up. Like, I partied pretty well. Like, why aren't you wanting to be around me? But then like over time, he like definitely grew on me and I love Jesse. But it was a little rocky there in the beginning.
You know what's up about it? The line about Carl and Lindsay.
Will Carl and Lindsay make it through the night?
We have our answer.
Yikes! Jesse really kind of came into his own. And not that he hadn't already won us over, but, you know, the vulnerability from day one.
Something we wouldn't know about you or a fun fact.
I'm a 2-time cancer survivor.
Oh my God.
And being able to, like, embrace the unknowns and the uncertainty with all of us and then celebrate was just unbelievable.
It was awesome to see him being vulnerable, and we all were feeling for him and really trying to make sure he felt the love. So it was like one of the more special moments of the summer.
I commend him for making light of such a traumatic experience. Like, I could not imagine what he was feeling at the end of the summer.
But he's a performer by nature, you know? So like, if there's an opportunity, he wants to show the pipes.
Open pit bar. I remember we were riding city bikes one time.
I have that video right on my phone right now.
Because I just kind of like threw it together.
And then I think I get in there. And then we just rode around town just ripping that song.
He crazy. But he's honestly, it's always so nice to see how positive he is and upbeat
He really
and
doesn't take
delusional
that
and
many
fun,
things seriously.
and like he is all about living life and being happy. So
Yeah.
it is really, really sweet to see. And you know what? I was on the phone with him not too long ago. He told me this is the start of his singing career. And that is another reason
why we must laugh.
Laugh and kick the pedestal.
Move over, Michael Bublé.
We've got Jesse
from Summer
Solomon.
House is coming. Melissa Gorga better watch out.
I'm sure
because
y'all should
there's a
wait.
new Bravo single about to drop.
Not Melissa Sheena.
Sheena.
Sheena better watch out.